when I was growing up, and you call someone a bitch,
Yep.
those are fighting words in my days, bro. Like, you better put up your fucking hands because we're getting down, bro. You know, no one's calling me a bitch. I had this talk with you one time.
Hey.
We all had this talk, bro.
No. Specifically with him when I first met him.
Yeah, because I called him a bitch one time. but you know, it's like that homie shit, though. You know
yeah,
that.
I know.
Like, we talk like that. We talk
but
like that.
I never came at you and I got mad. I came at you in the right way and I told you, like, hey, you know what, fool? Like, I know you talk like that with your boys, but you don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Yeah, because we had just like I just started working there, I believe. It was like a couple months into it.
Oh, yeah, you didn't even know him.
So I told him, por favor, don't do that. To me.
Yeah.
You could do that with anybody. I don't give a fuck how you talk with someone else. When you're talking to me, like, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't even like, usually when I'm like, hey, stop being a bitch, then I'm giving you an example how you're acting.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But when I say, when you say, hey, bitch, I'm like, what the fuck did you just call me, motherfucker?
I hear, baby.
You know?
Oh, bro, my bad. I was trying to.
Yeah, no, I feel that though.
Oh.
The home.
Last time I noticed that you guys asked me you wanted to take a hit, so I just barely opened it.
I'll try it later.
I'm gonna try.
It.
If I hit that right now, bro, I'm gonna be like not talking.
Oh yeah, that's true. The homegirl, you know.
I don't smoke like that no more, bro. I haven't smoked like that in a minute, to be honest.
Wouldn't even hit the blunt yesterday.
Nah, I didn't even hit the blunt yesterday,
just take one fucking hit and pass it.
You asking you to go first. You only hit it.
Fam, he's looking at you right now.
I'm looking at both of you.
Oh shit!
Both of you said it last time.
Hey, if you don't hit it.
Hey, but check this out though. I go in order. So, what's gonna happen? V has my vape.
I just passed it. So take a hit and pass it. Just take a hit. Don't do that to me,
fam. But I have to go in order.
Thomas.
Now you know what?
Ni madres, way.
You didn't say how long. You know.
You take a hit. Don't worry about it. You just take one. That's it. Pass it.
I'm taking a hit of a CBD oil pen.
Don't worry about it.
Delta 8.
Wink.
Some good Delta 8 right there. That's some very good Delta 8 CBD oil only on this side.
All right.
No, but like, just so I could, for the record, you know.
But this is what I'm trying to get is try to set boundaries when you set a relationship with someone.
No,
that's how you're not gonna have misunderstandings.
No, I feel that.
I've been learning that shit, like, as I go.
Yeah, no, everyone around me right now, we have that bond where we're like we get each other, but then when some people come around us, we do carry ourselves a lot differently than how we would when we were talking with just by ourselves and shit.
No. Yeah. I understand that. Like, you guys have your own little lingo, inside jokes and stuff, right?
Like the accept me for me one.
Are you sick?
That's an inside joke right there.
Like every crew has a little inside. Like, you two have your little inside jokes. Me and him. You know, the three of us. You know, like, I have inside jokes with my nephew sometimes. We'll just start saying random shit, like even making noises, and we understand each other. You know, we're like, eh. You know? We'll start like,
the homie said, eh.
So we'll start. It's just stupid shit like that. Like, you know, like, it's the little things that you have with little connection we have with someone. You know.
I feel that.
That's pretty cool. I understand.
It's like once you learn how to communicate with other people, you kind of carry into every environment. For instance, like business, working with people, girls, kids, wives, and once you get to that point, obviously, you know, you gotta speak differently with everybody.
You have to have the set of mind, like, what can you change in yourself so that you can be more approachable.
I feel that.
I had to learn that shit.
No,
you know, because if you guys would have met me, I look like a fucking cholo. Size 50 pants, 3X shirts.
Yeah.
Homie got size 50 pants.
You know, that's how you should dress.
Pantalones, fool.
More like curtains. I don't blame him. I was there.
Yeah, we all been there.
Hey, that was back in the days, you know. I don't dress like that no more.
True.
You know, because, I mean...
Only reason I dressed like that was because I think I was trying to fit in. at the time and shit. And I was like, dude, I could just dress how I want to dress and shit, you know. And then start just changing it up and shit. And you can laugh at me and call me whatever fucking salsa dancer, whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Salsa dancer,
but
bro.
Look,
I know how I dress though. You know, everyone knows how they dress and shit.
That's for you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
True. Don't worry. Like, I clown on you, you know, but I do it out of love, way.
No,
You look good, way. Está bien, way.
I appreciate you.
You know,
salsa dancer, salsa dancer, Lou in the building. Hey, you gotta learn how to clown yourself too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta learn how to clown yourself. It's very important.
True.
Especially nowadays, where everyone's so like
stuck up
and sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
That's fuck. It's like, dude, loosen up a bit.
Pussy generation, bro.
God damn.
Pussies.
Yeah, this is definitely the generation where you can get canceled for saying something.
Nah,
not even canceled, bro.
You know what? I'm not even worried about that cancel shit, bro. What? Canceled in social media?
Oh.
Not in real life, homie.
No, you can't. Nah,
well,
that's true.
I meant
not in real life.
Fuck.
Fuck that Facebook, all that bullshit. Like, if you get canceled on that shit, fuck that. Real life is what really matters, homie.
Exactly.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck if I don't make connections with the guy from Australia. I'm not gonna fucking see him. You know? I worry about what's going on in my area. You know.
Exactly.
Like in my hood, my cities, like
your community.
Yeah.
Your community, and that's
shit you can change.
That's that's exactly what I aim for too. I don't do this to reach masses. I do this to reach people in my community and show them different ways.
The whole purpose where we're doing this is we want to be able to like get to a place and help other people, you know, build a platform so we could fucking build other people's fucking, put a magnifying glass on them, like saying like, hey, look at this person and he's from Orange County.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You do it big enough to a point where you have your own thing behind us. Like, for instance, the brand that we're working towards, you can't get canceled because that's your brand. How do you cancel? You know, how do you cancel somebody that has their own shit?
Exactly.
You can't cancel someone that has their own shit.
All we're trying to do is just like, hey, you motherfuckers like us, follow us, you know. And if we're only gonna worry about the people that follow us, you know. The people that criticize us, they can go fuck themselves. I really don't give a shit.
Exactly.
You know.
Thank you.
So, how you been?
On that note, welcome to the show.
I want to change the dynamic of that question because we asked it. I want to give it a little more flavor. What was the most important part of your week? Would you say? What was the part that stuck out the most of your week?
Homegirl's hitting hard today.
For me?
Yeah.
I realized how much I miss the sound of a woman in my household. Let me explain that. Like a woman's voice. Well, yeah, a woman's voice. Like when they're cleaning. You know, even when they're yelling at you, you know. Like, hey, come pick up your fucking shoes. Even that. You know. Miss my wife, bro. Straight up.
I feel that.
You know. It's just I'm so much used to having her around. You know. It was cool being alone. I start thinking a lot of shit. You know. Just
question though. Even when your wife's around, do you ever? Because there's something that I'm going to start implementing. I don't have a wife around, but I'm always out somewhere doing somewhere, talking to somebody, you know. But do you ever take like 15 minutes to just sit down in complete silence in a safe, not a safe space, just like a space in your palace or wherever you live at, that you just kind of go and just leave your phone outside, tell everybody don't bother me for 15 minutes, and just sit down in like complete silence and just think to yourself, like reflect and stuff?
At night, I was completely alone.
No,
usually I do that when I go to sleep. During the day, usually when I'm like at a not a quiet place. Usually when I do that, I'm usually sleeping, or at night, taking a toque. You know, taking a toke.
Of course.
You know, chilling outside. Usually, for the most part, doing something like physical activity with lifting weights, hitting the bag, doing something. You know, dedicate that time for me.
Now, even besides that, though, even besides
Like
just like you don't do nothing at all. You just sit down 15 minutes yourself and don't do not one thing, and just literally just sit in your thoughts and sit in your reflection.
it just depends. I don't do it every day, but when I do, I usually do it. But I mean, I just
You know, the only reason I bring that up is because I've been watching a bunch of like, I guess you could say, people that have their discipline in their life in order to how I would want to, and they all give like this very big specific tip, and it's been across multiple platforms that I hear the same thing, is that they take like 15 minutes out of their day, or even 35, however long, but just to like reflect on themselves and just cancel all noise out, all distractions removed, and just sit in it to kind of gather
I've probably
yourself.
done it, but I've never like caught myself doing it. Cause I do it sometimes when I'm driving. I'll turn off music, roll up the windows. It just
Yeah.
my mind is always working, bro. Like I don't know, like how other people's way of thinking, but like to give you an example, like I'm always thinking of shit, random shit. You know,
I think
I should start writing this shit down. That's what I'm trying to get to you. 'Cause
Journaling.
some of this shit that I have in my head, usually I tell someone and they put pen and paper, and they do it, and it's successful. You know, some of the ideas that I have, I keep to myself. You know, some that I just give them out. I just want to see if it works, and if someone's successful with that idea, fuck it. I know that my shit works. You know, with the things that I have for me, that I have planned for me, like I'll keep it to myself.
yeah, because you know it's gonna work.
Yeah.
See, like I think V was really asking. Moreover, do you take time out of your day to really meditate on the day and reflect on everything to where you just sit in a still space for 15 minutes and just think.
Complete silence.
Complete silence, bro.
Have you ever considered
I
it?
don't do it every day. I've done it, but maybe I should start doing it more.
Definitely would help.
Ever since this whole entire week I was home alone, I was just reflecting on a lot of shit. You know, like talking to myself. You know, like bullshit aside, just reflect on certain shit.
Yeah, because sometimes those are like the biggest talks that you need to have, like with
Oh,
yourself
for
and stuff.
sure.
And that's I'm learning that. I only say that because I'm learning all this stuff right now, and I haven't done the 15 minutes to myself thing because like my week is just every day is just a constant, just like going doing something, you know. But I only asked you guys because to see if you guys have tried it because I'm gonna start doing it, so I want to like kind of get like some perspective on it. But
Well, what's the purpose behind that you wanted to do this?
I guess you could say that I focus too much on everyone around me, and I'm seeing that I'm little by little losing control of myself because of that very reason. And I'm not giving myself time, even though I give everything else time.
Give me an example.
I've been eating super unhealthy. I've been getting off track with my physical, like my spiritual life's getting a little more weaker, and I realized that every time because there's been times in my life where I don't take 15 minutes to myself, but I do like a little thing like that to kind of get my week started, you know, kind of get my routine going. But then ever since I've been going just like every day, just like nonstop doing something, it's just like now I'm realizing that I'm falling behind, and it happened in a cycle because it always happens to me. Even though it'll go off for like a month, I'll be good, and then weeks off, and then week I'm good, and then like months off, I'm off of it. But what was I saying?
Oh, you lost
No,
your
no.
train of thought. No.
You get what I mean, though?
Yeah, because you're working. You're focused on the grind. I'm assuming,
Yeah.
right?
But also I'm feeling I'm getting consumed by it because I'm not giving myself time, and that's where it becomes like unhealthy grinding.
You
get me?
have to learn. That's where you have to learn how to balance shit. It's just learning how to balance. Learning how to take like
My only thought with that is that I do agree with that in a sense, but I also think that that life is gonna balance itself out eventually. My only thing that I'm speaking about is on how not even my routine, the habits, just like myself, my thoughts, my actions of I don't I don't look at myself from outside in. I'm always looking from inside out. If that makes sense. Like I don't call myself out on shit until someone calls me out on it. You get me? And that's what I mean. Like I want to take that time to reflect on myself.
You're still growing, bro.
No, I feel that.
¿Entiendes? Like you're gonna get there.
No, I feel that.
It's gonna take time. Don't rush shit. It's a learning experience. You gotta take it. You know, you're doing good.
No, I feel that.
You know, you might think that you're not doing good, but just reflect yourself. Go back 5 years. What the fuck were you doing 5 years ago?
Shit, nothing good.
That's what I'm saying. Don't focus on, oh, if I'm fucking up. No, you're doing good.
No,
Don't doubt yourself.
No, I feel that.
You know? Like I'm learning too, like we notice sometimes when I see you, like I usually try to give you a compliment. You know? Because I see sometimes that you don't feel confident with yourself. I see it. You know?
I feel that.
So it's me trying to like change. I'm trying to be a good big homie. You know, like I don't consider myself because I'm older than you, right? And I have that costume. I have that custom of just saying, oh, the little homie. You know, you might not feel little. You know.
No, I feel
but that's how I see it. You know, it's like out of love. You know, little homie. You know.
I feel that.
Cause there's a lot of shit that you're still gonna learn. Like there's some shit that you know that I might not know. You know, cause you experience that shit.
Yeah, vice versa. Vice versa. No, I feel that though. Yeah, no, but it's definitely something I'm gonna implement and try to see how it could maybe possibly help me in a way. You know, like the 15 minutes of reflection every day and shit.
Try it today.
I just close my eyes for 15 minutes. I'm just sitting down here, imagine.
No way.
No, I'm just playing.
You don't have to sit down and like.
No, I'm just playing. I know.
Just do anything. Go for a fucking walk. You know.
No, I feel that.
I usually try to say like do 15 minutes for you. Do something that you love doing. If that's playing video games, playing video games, listening to music, working on music, give yourself 15 minutes. That's something that you really enjoy, that you're having fun. You know, sometimes we need that shit. We get caught up in life too much, you know, work, shit that's going on in your personal life, girlfriends, wives, whatever the fuck, kids, you know.
No, I feel that.
Do something that you really like, enjoy. You know, that you escape for a little bit, you know, and just enjoy yourself.
No, I feel that.
To put it more simply, bro, I feel what you're looking for is some sort of grounding, because your head's in the clouds right now. You're going too fast. You're not really focused on day-to-day life. And so basically, bro, what you need to do is just go outside, whether it's out, out your front door, or even if, like how Raul said, you go to the park or whatever, take your shoes off and your socks and just stand on the grass, bro. Because what you need to do is you need to meditate, because what's happening for you is you're getting overwhelmed and you're not organizing your thoughts. You need to just sit down and organize it, bro. That's why I make sure to meditate daily, and this is for everyone in the audience too. I would recommend for y'all to meditate daily, or to take some time out of your day to just focus on you and keeping yourself grounded and keeping yourself here down to earth, because we all have things that we do every day, that keep us busy and make us who we are, but we also have to remember who we are, So it really takes you a long way, takes you a lot further when you just sit down, stop, and think about what you're doing. You
Yeah.
know?
Real quick, not everybody could do that.
Right.
You know, that's why I would advise you to do something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Don't
if
look
you
at
can't
it.
do that.
Don't look at it as work. Like, enjoy yourself. You know, even if it's watching a fucking movie, or going running, going to the fucking gym. Dedicate time for you, like something that you enjoy doing. Working out is really good, bro. It's good for you mentally, physically. You know, I'm seeing it. So I just barely got fucking my MRI results, and I have a torn meniscus.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Torn meniscus.
What's that?
It's a little like cartilage between the knee.
Oh.
That apparently is pretty bad.
Yeah.
According to the doctor, with the specialist aside, motherfucker didn't even see my MRI. But besides the point, you know, like I'm learning with this shit. Like what he's telling me, I don't feel like that. You know, I do use a knee brace to try to prevent any more damage doing when I'm working. But I mean, I don't have one on right now. I'm not going upstairs or running in anything. I'm just walking. You know, I feel fine. You know,
So when you do put like pressure on it or be working, you do
it's
feel
just, I don't know. Everybody's different. Cause my pain, my tolerance for pain is pretty fucking high. Maybe because I stay high all the time and I don't feel it. You know.
it? No, yeah.
Plus experiences and pain you've already been through.
See, the thing is, like, I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's
Homie
made
said-
different.
He said I'm high all the time.
I don't. Hey, you know.
On CBD, Delta 8
My
oil, by the
God,
way.
this motherfucker.
We don't do none of that over here. Imagine? Nah, just playing.
This motherfucker.
Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
Yes.
All right.
I was about to say. Okay, thank you. You see that?
Hey, bro, Delta 8 is good. Delta 8 is very good.